share some good news with you today about heart health. You know, already if you're a patient here, you have already probably had your vitamin D and your CRP tested. We've probably already talked to you about nitric oxide, all those key components that we look for to make sure that your heart and your inflammatory markers are in the best possible position for healing and for health. But specifically today, we want to talk a little bit about the benefits of adding Juice Plus to your daily regimen for your heart. So there's over 9 studies, or there's over 40 studies, but there's 9 specific for that test heart markers and your health, you know, pre and post being on Juice Plus. And I'm going to have Melissa share a really great study with us in just a moment. But the key things that have been proven to be improved by adding Juice Plus have been your homocysteine levels. Those have been shown to be markedly lower once you add Juice Plus because of the level of antioxidants, which reduce that oxidative stress and put your heart and your immune system in the best possible position to both fight disease and not to get it in the first place. The other thing that Juice Plus has been shown to lower is LDLs. Many of you are here because of high cholesterol. And of course, the HDL is the more protective level of cholesterol, but the LDLs and the triglycerides, when those are elevated, it puts you at a much higher risk of heart disease and stroke. So we want to be looking at anything that we can do to lower those naturally and sustainably. And so LDLs are lower once you add Juice Plus, is what this research shows. And so we want to talk a little bit about something called the Maryland study that Melissa's going to share with you now.
It's the University of Maryland study, and this one fascinated me the first time I heard it. Well, they took a group of doctors, not our doctors, of course, but they took a group of doctors and that were eating at a fast food restaurant. I won't name it, but they're known by a certain kind of arch, and they fed them...
Across the street.
They fed them a high-fat meal of over 50 grams of fat for breakfast. And they tested them. They tested their blood markers before, and they tested them after. They had one group on the red and green. And do you know what they noticed? After the doctors were on the fruit and vegetable berry, they noticed that there was a 66% decrease in their arteries of the constriction. Imagine drinking out of a coffee stirrer, or a straw. You want a straw. You don't want your arteries to be like a coffee stirrer. Well, after they had another group that was on all 3, the fruit, vegetable, and the berry. Y'all, they saw a 98% reduction in the artery and the constriction. So just imagine, okay, I want my heart to be as healthy as possible. I want it to be flowing that blood through my body the way it's supposed to. And with the 3 of these, I don't want to eat a 50-gram fat meal. But you know what? We can't be perfect. And this is such a great way to have those healthy heart levels. You know, my mom had high cholesterol. Her cholesterol was almost in the 500s. Mine was high when I was 22. It's not anymore. Because of this, it's all I changed.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love the fact that Juice Plus has a lot of research behind it.
Yes.
Because if you're a geek like me, and maybe like a little bit like her too, we like that research. I love the testimonies. Those are so impactful. They're powerful. But I also want to know the data behind it. I want to know that things have been proven, that they're tested for purity and for effectiveness. And we always want to know that ourselves before we bring you anything. So if you're in our reception room, you'll see these research guides, and you can leaf through and look at all the different summaries of some of the research on these Juice Plus products. I will say this, my homocysteine is one of my markers that actually came lower once I started Juice Plus. And that was even before I added the berries. So I can't wait to test it again. And my cholesterol was fine. All of those things were fine. But when I had my lab analysis to look at cancer protocols or natural cancer protocols, which I'm doing currently, my homocysteine was one of those markers that was high, which I was surprised.
Yeah.
So, but by adding the Juice Plus, that was one of the levels for me that actually lowered. And again, that was the only change that I made to my already existent regimen. Wow. So that's it. We hope you enjoy learning a little bit more about Juice Plus. Be sure and let us know if you have any questions. and head to the front desk if you are looking for more information or you want to be contacted by Melissa or me or our wellness coordinator.
Thank y'all.
Thanks.